Hello, and welcome to what I like to call the critical analysis of the play Fences by August Wilson. Now, my favorite thing about this play, Death of a Salesman, sorry, Fences, but what really is the difference between Fences and Death of a Salesman? These two plays, they run an incredible parallel. We have two main characters that differ in personality but are twins in action. Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman, a traveling salesman who struggles to make money for his family, a man who appears confident to many but also hides his problems. Troy Maxon in Fences. Troy also does not make much money and hides his problems too. Now, the plot in both of these books takes a significant twist when an affair comes to light involving the main characters. In Death of a Salesman, it destroys Willie's son's life and the father son relationship that comes with it, and in Fences, it essentially begins the downfall of Troy and leads to his eventual death. By the way, both of these protagonists end up dying because of the problems that they have brought on themselves. Also, both of these protagonists experience severe father son problems. The secrecy, the hard life, the affair, these books are extremely close. The last scene in both books is the funeral of Willie in Death of a Salesman and Troy in Fences. Now, the major difference between these two books are how the protagonists go about dealing with their sons. Willie in Death of a Salesman always, always, always pushes his sons. Willie, loves the American dream. He's a salesman, traveling salesman, wants to be loved by many, wants to make the big bucks, wants to provide for his family, a good guy at heart. He really wants that for his sons, and he tries to push them and get the best that he can get out of them. Troy, on the other hand, Troy is a selfish jerk and nearly takes away his son's future entirely. It has to be Troy's way or no way at all, and that's just how it is. Troy's son Corey is going to get looked at by scouts for football. Troy calls the football coach, tells the scout not to come, and tells Corey that he's no longer allowed to play on the football team. Why, you might be wondering? Because Troy was mistreated as a big shot baseball player. Well, we don't actually know that he was mistreated. We can probably assume that he was based on the time period of the book, but we don't know the details. And you know what? I don't really buy that Troy won't let his son play football because of a possible mistreatment that happened to him. I don't buy this because Troy does not love his son. During the play, Troy disrespects his son and really only does what is necessary for a father to do for his child. Love? Oh no, not for Troy. Troy only loves his darling Rose, who he manages to cheat on after 18 years of peace. 18 years of being faithful, and then he decides to ruin his marriage. Troy doesn't even like his son Corey. In fact, he tells them that on page 37. Allow me to read a short passage. Liked you? Who the hell say I got to like you? What laws there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in my face and ask a damn fool ass question like that? Now, who talks to their son that way? Troy doesn't even like his son. See that right there in the text. That is why I hate Troy as a person. And if Troy were my father in real life, I don't even know what would happen. Because I hate him so much and he doesn't even exist. This is kind of just, it's extreme. If Troy were my father, I don't know what I would do. Something bad would happen. 911 bad, trying to get my dad in jail bad, trying to run away for good bad. I would just not get along with Troy as a father. I can't even begin to fathom how a father could repeatedly treat their son like this, yet still provide for them. It seems backward to me. It's not okay to talk to your son like that, much less anyone else. Um, I don't know. That's just how I feel about the play Fences. Troy Troy is just not a good person, and in the end, I think he gets what he deserves. You get what you give, and Troy did not give a whole lot. That really sums up my critical analysis of the play Fences. Um, that is all.